Everybody, and a very warm welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and you'll be notified when I release new content. Okay, going to have a look at the weekly free on BBO, weekly free instant tournament, 8-ball Matchpoint tournament, best hand, which I haven't done for a couple of weeks. And let's see where we are. Partner opens a club. We have a game force with some club support. I think it's better to bid two clubs inverted here rather than a diamond. So 2-0 should have stops in both majors, so we just have a simple raise to 3. And we get a spade lead. So we're slightly blocked up here. So we'd like to lead up towards the clubs, really. But the entry situation is a bit tenuous. In fact, we can't really guarantee having an entry to those clubs. So if we ran to the king of spades and played a club, say it was ducked, we cross the diamond and play a club, and now we're sort of in danger of having our spade winners stranded. Maybe we can force them to give us an entry in the majors. Maybe that's the route to go. So win the king of spades and play a club to the jack. I suppose the other thing we could do is unblock the spade, ace, say a trick one, cross to a diamond, play a club. But again, we're going to have now trouble guaranteeing an entry to the south hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with blocking the spades and playing a club. If the queen is onside, we're quite well placed here. So they go up with the ace. Play another spade. So if they're going to play a third round of spades, which they may well do because that's dummy's weakest suit, then I can probably cross to a diamond and play a club. What's the worst that can happen? If it loses, they can play a club, and then we got the diamond entry to the spades. So I think this has to be the route to go. I play diamond to the king and take a club for this. So they switch to hearts. Okay, I think that's the end. Yeah, so 50%. Sure whether we can do any better, really. Jack of diamonds drops, so maybe. And ace king one heart, so maybe we can on this layout, but it's a bit of an odd line. I guess we could play for. I guess on this line we can make 4 spades, 2 hearts. We can unscramble the diamonds. That's 9 and a club 10. I don't know whether we can do everything, but I think my line was pretty normal. So club opening, we have really nice hand. Not quite good enough, I don't think, to double and then bid a major or spades. I'm just going to overcall one spade. And the risk is that if we started with a double, we might not be able to persuade partner that we didn't have diamonds and our hand's not really strong enough to keep bidding spades. Question is, do we double here? I'd quite like to double here, actually. So 16 to 19 total points, 5 spades, 4 hearts. It's not without risk, but I think our hand is good enough to chance it. And that we're really not expecting partner to have much, because this is like 10 or 11 points. Say that's a minimum opener 12, 22. What does that give partner? 14. We've got 16. That gives partner like 1 or 2 points. But 5 little hearts could be enough to make a partial. I think I'm going to chance 3 diamonds. Doubling 3 diamonds. Okay, partner did have hearts. So I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but we push them up. Well, we'd sort of like to double this because it doesn't feel like it's making. Queen of clubs might be a trick. We only need 3 of our major suit tricks to cash, which seems pretty likely. I think we had a chance of double. So it feels pretty likely that the ace of spades is going to cash. And then we see how many up on either singleton spade. Let's try another heart. Okay. And another heart. If that partner gets a rough, even better. And now I'm pretty sure we're giving up. So can't afford a club. I think their spades are. Oh, partner had the queen of diamonds as well. Blimey. Yeah, this is. So looking at this west hand here, I don't really agree with 2 diamonds. They got 5 cards in the suit I opened, so I would just pass a spade, and we might look to penalise the spade here if partner reopens. If not, there are other options to bid, say 3 diamonds, showing this sort of hand, and not quite good enough to bid 2 diamonds with some spade length. Now we have a pretty normal strong low trump, 15. It's an okay 15. Queen Jack 10's quite nice. 4-4-3-2 shape. So Stamen. And game. Okay, so this looks like a race to get our tricks before, or potentially get our tricks before they find the spades if the ace is offside. We've got, assuming clubs break 5 clubs, 3 diamonds is 8, and 3 hearts is 11. So ace of diamonds here, and I think this is pretty much over, isn't it? I guess we sort of have a squeeze if we've got 11 top ones, assuming clubs come in. So if either hand has 4 hearts and the ace of spades, they're going to be squeezed. So we run the diamonds first and then the clubs finishing in dummy. I'm going to pitch, say, a couple of spades on these diamonds. So spade goes. We've only really got to watch for the ace of spades in these situations. You don't actually have to count the hearts and spades here. Just watch for the ace of spades. If the ace of spades doesn't appear, then we're going to try and run the hearts. So there's 1 heart. again, we don't really need to count the suit. So the ace of spades hasn't appeared. So we'll try the hearts. And the squeeze didn't work. West kept their 4 hearts and East had the ace of spades. So 3 passes to us, and we've got the classic do you open in these best hand tournaments. Here we've got 13, so a bit of extra strength, and we are 3-3 in the majors with reasonable cards, so we can definitely open this one. 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, so support from partner, only 4 because we're likely to have 4 diamonds. 2 hearts, so this hasn't gone ideally. And again, we've got nothing to say. We've got a bit of defence against clubs, got some high cards in the other suits, but we're really hoping that partner's got some sort of club length. Interesting that I assume West is a past hand and has rebid their club suit. Maybe East has got, so sort of implying that West has only got 1 heart. Maybe East has got a flawed weak 2 type hand, 6 hearts. The robots love not opening weak 2s if they can think of any excuse. And here's an example. So I don't think there's anything wrong with opening a weak 2 here. So a spade lead. I guess we're going to duck. Because they probably can't get to table, and if West has got the king queen, I don't think partner's going to be leading from king 10-9. Does that seem unlikely? I think partner's going to have queen of hearts, ace of diamonds, and West is going to have king queen of clubs, king queen of spades, something like that. So I think I'm going to chance ducking, because, well, I suppose they can get there with the ace of clubs, but well, this seems a bit odd actually. So West has 1-1 in the reds. Really? So what's this making West? Something like king queen to 7 clubs and the king queen of spades? I guess I'm going to win the ace in case, because they can cross to the ace of clubs to lead a spade up. So let's just win this and play a club, just in case they've got king, queen, jack and can ruff a spade. I think they're going to take a lot of tricks here. So they did have 7 clubs. So I guess they can turn a heart just to clarify the position there. Oh, they had the queen. Well, that surprises me. We can dispose of our heart. Yeah, I think, well, obviously the overcall's okay with a 7-card suit, but I guess you're supposed to pass 2 hearts with Queen X. What could we make? We're losing 2 clubs, a heart, and the spade. I guess we could possibly make 3 diamonds if we guess diamonds. Maybe not on a club lead. And a heart switch or something. Maybe the Queen of Diamonds gets promoted. So 16 high. I'm going to open a strong no trump. And the robots seem to be back to leading our best suits. And they are going to switch to diamonds here. We've got 5 hearts, 2 spades, 7. It looks like best players to play for the so we should be okay if either the ace of diamonds is on side or the queen of clubs is on side. Because if the ace of diamonds is on side, we're going to have the tempo to set up the club suit, and they can't get after anything. The ace of diamonds is offside, and the queen of clubs is offside. We're in a bit of trouble. Obviously, we could guess clubs, but people in hearts are likely to make 10 tricks, so we've probably got to try and make 10 tricks in no trumps here. We have got the spades as a fallback, so it looks like we just win in hand and advance the jack of clubs and see where we go from there. As long as one of the cards is right, then we're going to be fine in 3-0 on this lead. So this is not looking good now. So switch a jack of diamonds, and now West plays a 10. Is that from a doubleton? Sorry, did East have a doubleton? I think it was just a random switch to hold the lead, actually. I'm going to duck this, I suppose, because we can't make more than 9 now. So pitch a club, run the hearts, and decide what. Well, that's okay. So East had a singleton heart. That's 2 spades gone. Spade from West. So I'm sort of assuming that West hasn't unguarded the Queen of Spades. I guess they could have. No, I don't think they will have done it. They could have started with 4 spades and the ace of clubs. So I guess it's percentage to take the spade finesse here. Yeah, so making exactly, it's not going to be a great score because I think you're going to make at least 10 in hearts. Oh. Maybe people were running into trouble on 3 rounds of clubs or something. I don't know why people. I usually find that a load of people are in. So a lot of people have gone off in 4 hearts. Some people even 2 off. Does feel like it was cold. Yeah, it is. So you should just use 2 clubs and a diamond. But I guess with trumps 4-1, there are some handling issues. Okay, so best hand competition, we have a bunch of spades, 7 spades. It's just a normal 1 spade opening. We're really too strong to preempt. I think we could construct hands where ace 1 heart, ace king of clubs, and some spades would be a slam. So I'm just going to start with a spade. We go with the boss suit. Okay, just going to rebid 2 spades. And so does this show a lot of extras? No, 15 to 22 total, so we're well within that. So I guess East and North should have. It feels a slightly unusual option. Maybe North could compete to 3 spades, but I suppose the robot's going to deliver a doubleton with about 8 points, a hand that couldn't quite redouble. Okay, 9. So it fits quite well with the heart suit. So can we get them to not cash the clubs? No. So just test whether the spades are 4-0. Okay. So I don't know whether opening 4 spades might work better. They might be a different defence. Does look fairly normal to lead the ace of diamonds. Or king of diamonds as the robots do. So 16 high. We could open a diamond. That's the normal thing to do and rebid 2 clubs. We could open the no trump with the robots and hope that partner doesn't transfer to 2 hearts. We have got spades. Maybe it would be more tempting if we had the suits in a slightly different order, or a singleton spade and ace king 1 heart. Let's go the normal route and open a diamond. Heart double, so redouble is not strong as 3 hearts or redouble. So normal thing, there's a couple of things we can do. Rebid 2 clubs, or we can pass and see where we get to. Because we've actually got pretty good defence against East black suits here, and they are vulnerable. So I think I'm going to select the pass. Now what happens if I bid a no trump? 16 plus high card points, stopping clubs, stopping spades, so that looks perfect. I don't really want to defend at the 1 level, could be a 4-4 fit. Maybe this hasn't worked quite so well. Now partner, it's 2 no trumps. Well, they didn't raise 1 on the first round, so I'm going to pass. So we've got 3 spades, 2 hearts potentially to lose, 2 clubs and the diamond. So we've got 3 spades, and let's say the diamonds don't come in. We need to have 1 more trick, probably from clubs or hearts. Maybe they can get the spades going, I'm not sure. So is anyone, I've just checked that no one's a passed hand here. No. Or do I mean yes? No, I think we were the dealer, yeah. So E should have full values. Dunny had 6, we had 16, 22. So let's give East about 13. West maybe 1 card. We haven't really got an entry to take the diamond from S, so I think I'm just going to play ace and a diamond. We might have a decision to make if East drops the 10 or 9. Well, that's put a bit of a downer on things. So the diamond jack is an entry, but they can obviously take it out fairly easily. West has the king of diamonds. So that's reduced our tricks quite a bit. Maybe we can build a couple of club tricks. I suppose we try heart now. Hoping that West has got the queen. We might, I guess I might overtake this. just in case he ducks the ace. Is that of any use? We might want to take a club finesse. Maybe it doesn't matter that much. So that's nice. So we've got 2 club tricks now, 3 spades, a diamond. It looks like we are one off, because I don't think we can do much. We'll set up our clubs now. We'll play a club to the 10. They're pretty much going to have to win this, otherwise I can play on hearts with the jack of diamonds as an entry. So the spades are all gone now. Oh, are we going to get a heart trick in the end game here? Maybe we are. So if we keep the jack X of diamonds in dummy, play jack of loves pitching a heart diamond. If East goes up and exits a diamond, then we can play a heart. Or did East have? Oh, West had the ace of hearts, but that's good enough. We get the queen of diamonds in the end game. So East had a shapely minimum. So it worked out pretty well in the end. If we bid 2 clubs, I guess we're going to end up in a diamond partial. I think there's really no hurry to, when partner bids are singleton and we've got such good defence against their suits. It might be a different case if they were non-vulnerable, but when they're vulnerable, they may well be in trouble on this auction when East doubles. In fact, they didn't have a fit. And to finish with, we have a normal strong no trump. Four spades lead. So the hearts are a bit iffy. Might only have one stop there, or very likely to have one stop. We've got 3 spades, 2 diamonds is 5, and 3 clubs is 8. So the clubs looks the obvious suit to play on, because that does get us 3 extra tricks while playing on diamonds. If the percentage way to play the suit is king and then low to the ace and then clear the suit, or attempt to clear the suit, splitting out 3-3 or queen X or jack X. But obviously that's not a sure thing, while setting up the clubs is a sure thing. So I think I'm just going to win a spade in hand to maintain a bit of flexibility and knock out the ace of clubs. Now they play another spade, so it's sort of decision time. We've got 8 tricks now. So potentially, well, I guess it's awkward because we can't afford to play ace king and the diamond because we're going to throw a heart and we don't really want to throw a heart. So we could win, say on table we've got club entries and run the 10 of diamonds, potentially making an extra trick if they're 3-3 if they can't cash the hearts. I guess losing a diamond to the West hand should be okay, so I think I'm going to do that. So this will work if the suit's 3-3. And now it's just a question of seeing if the suit splits. If it doesn't, we haven't really got any scope for any. Yeah, so it does. So we've got 4 more minor suit winners. So 100% there to finish on. Still not enough to. Was it enough to win? I think it was just enough to win. I think I saw. We just sneaked from second to first on the last board. Yeah, so 73. So pretty good result. Solid set. Didn't do worse than 50% on any board. Did anyone do any better on board 1? Yeah, some made an over trick. Three, yeah, that was the one where we might have made 3 diamonds. I'm guessing some people might have made 3 diamonds. Yeah, one person made 3 diamonds, and even, of course, even going 1 off is good because that beats 3 clubs. I think if anyone was going to bid it, it was North there definitely, who did have the opponents bidding their shortages, and they had a lot more playing strength than they might do. 2 diamonds was slightly wimpy call really on the first. They were past hand. Some people might even bid as much as 2 spades on the North hand. I think there's certainly a case for that non-vulnerable as a past hand. You've got 3 diamonds as a fallback position. I think passing 3 clubs or just bidding 2 diamonds is a bit damp on the robot's behalf. Okay, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.